Good. One more. One more. Beautiful. Good. Let's take our time. Let's just set it up even calmer. As he comes. There you go. Good. Beautiful. One more. There you go. Beautiful. That region. Anytime you move, that should be that. That should be that. Yeah. And then the controls down the middle. All right.
Yeah. That's what
controls smooth. Relax. Relax.
Anthony Joshua is training intensely for his fight with Jake Paul, and episode 1 of All Access shows the real grind of a heavyweight camp. Netflix captures how seriously AJ is taking this moment. The first thing you notice when he enters the gym is his size. Massive, but built to move. His muscles aren't for show. They are sharp, explosive tools. The episode highlights quiet moments too, like when he rolls his shoulders, turns his hips, and throws a slow shadow punch that's actually precise rehearsal. His strength and conditioning stand out as he shifts from lifting huge weights to making tiny technical adjustments on the pads. That contrast defines the entire episode.
A picture of AJ from his Instagram on Saturday night.
Okay.
Right, and he was like in with, was it Skins, I think?
Skins. Yeah.
With two girls, right? Going, great to be out at the gym, enjoy. You know.
Yeah.
So my mate sent me a message going, are you happy about this? Right? Going,
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. He goes, and I said, I was quite surprised. I was like, oh, he didn't stop saying how tired he was the other day. Do you know what I mean? So I sent him a message going, not too late, please.
Yeah.
And he comes straight back with a picture of me on the couch going, this is me now, don't worry.
The good thing is though, if people are like from his camp, they'll be naive enough to go, oh, he's out and about. Do you know what I mean? Like, he should take it this seriously. You got to tick all boxes with boxing because it's physical. So you got to do your strength conditioning. You know, you got to have strong legs. That's your foundation. You got to have good core, which is important. You got to have good stamina because you want to be working, exploding on your opponents. It's the first one to get tired. You break your opponent down, and when he starts getting tired, you pounce on him. The most important is the training with your coach and the sparring. When you've got your strength, your legs are strong, your core strong, you're fit, you then go and work on your technique and how to improve, how to outsmart your opponent.
AJ's pad work looks almost meditative. His trainer calls combinations, and you can see instincts shaped by thousands of reps. Small adjustments, a tighter guard, cleaner angles, staying loose until it's time to explode, show how focused he is. Every drill is deliberate, turning strength into precise single-shot power while keeping balance and endurance for 8 tough rounds.
Beautiful. That's beautiful boxing. Good. That's lovely, Josh. And again, pop that long jab. There you go. And again. There you go. Beautiful. Pop that long one too. Put it up. One more. One more. Beautiful. Good. That's what we've got to bring him on to. Nobody can take them. Who can take them? Nobody.
Yeah.
Downstairs. Beautiful. Good. Set him up again with that feint. Breathing, feinting. That's it. Nice and calm. Beautiful. We go with that 1-2 again. There you go. Beautiful. Long as you do the timing on it, that's all that matters.
Because early on, if you look for power, you waste energy. Then that power evaporates. When they're tired, you ain't got the power to take them out. So you've got to open up in the gap for no reason. So just relax, flow.
Just pop off
Good
that
feet,
region.
you were saying.
Just pop off that region. Anytime you move, that should be that. That should be that. Yeah. And then the controls down the middle. All right.
Yeah. That's what
Controls smooth. Relax.
Sparring in the show feels like controlled chaos, where humility meets reality. AJ rotates through partners, some for speed, some for tricky southpaw angles, others just to test his defense. It's intense but disciplined. Coaches clap to mark corrections, not praise. Every clean shot he takes is studied like a chess error. What opened the door? What needs fixing? Between rounds, he taps gloves, adjusts breathing, and tests the ring feel, showing how repetition becomes real fight execution. heavy bag work reveals AJ's engine. He hits hard, but with purpose, using the bag as a rhythm tool and a target for strategy. Double jab, body shot, right hand. Each punch shows hip torque and controlled power. Sometimes he goes full blast for 3 minutes to train under fatigue. Other times, he slows down, adjusting footwork and wrist alignment. The bag work shows his gritty focus, practicing accuracy and intent even when tired.
Joshua smashing the heavy bag in camp. Will he become 3-time world champion?
Anthony Joshua's camp is shown in a raw, focused way. Netflix's All Access captures him in the quiet moments, sitting between rounds, breathing through a mask, heart monitor blinking, completely locked in. This isn't a celebrity workout. It is precise, disciplined preparation from a man who has spent a year rebuilding himself after the knockout loss in 2024. People questioned whether AJ was still the same fighter. This camp is his answer. The conditioning work is brutal and honest. Sled pushes with a weight vest, uphill sprints, heavy carries, nothing glamorous, but everything necessary. These drills build the engine that lets a heavyweight move like a middleweight. One sequence shows explosive med ball throws followed by short ring sprints, revealing how his team blends strength and speed so he can hit hard, reset fast, and stay sharp from the first bell. Netflix mixes this with human moments. AJ joking with a sparring partner, teasing his strength coach, calling family between sessions, not to soften his image, but to show what drives him: purpose, legacy, and the need to redefine himself. The episode ends with AJ stepping back into the ring, gloves raised, breathing steady. It sends one message: every drill, every punch, every correction is a brick laid for one night. This camp isn't about looking powerful. It's about turning power into precision. And when fight night comes, viewers will see more than a big physique. They'll see intention shaped through hard work.
Relax. Last minute, mate, that'll do you then. Uppercut. Good. Right hand. Good. 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 Left hook high. Good. Uppercut high. And again.
Meanwhile, predictions across the boxing world continue to intensify. Former heavyweight champion David Haye told Sky Sports that Jake Paul will be putting his life on the line when the 6'1" star steps in against the 6'6" two-time heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. Early betting odds reflect the danger, making Paul a clear underdog. Haye went as far as saying it could be his last day on earth. He insisted the fight should be called off, warning that if Joshua traps Paul on the ropes, the ending could be brutal. He described AJ as a clean, powerful athlete, capable of doing serious damage if the referee doesn't step in quickly. But not everyone sees danger. Louis Durkin, president of the Association of Ringside Physicians, told USA Today he has no major safety concerns about the 8-round bout. He admitted Paul is an underdog, but said AJ is no longer in his prime, and Paul has real, measurable skills. Durkin argued critics simply don't want to accept that a YouTuber could rise so quickly. He stressed that size and experience differences alone do not create a medical threat, saying the matchup does not cross the threshold of being unsafe. At home, Jake Paul shocked his own family when he revealed he had signed the Joshua fight. He shared the news over FaceTime in a video that quickly went viral. His mother froze in disbelief, whispering, "No. Oh no, are you crazy?" before showing goosebumps on her arm. When Jake asked if she was scared, she replied softly, "No, I'm terrified." His father laughed in shock, asking if Jake was joking, but eventually said, "What's the world gonna say when you knock him out?" Jake confidently responded, "I know it's gonna happen." Logan Paul, however, was visibly stunned, muttering, "Is this guy out of his mind?" Fans online agreed, split between fear and excitement. Jake Paul is no stranger to difficult matchups. He defeated Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. last year, and then outpointed Mike Tyson. Despite Tyson being nearly 60, still Anthony Joshua is a far more dangerous challenge.
Joshua has stopped elite fighters like Vladimir Klitschko
and Alexander Povetkin. His size, experience, and knockout history make him unlike anyone Jake has faced. The most surprising reaction came from Saudi boxing chief Turki Al-Sheikh. In an interview, he openly said he wants Anthony Joshua to destroy Jake Paul and end the chaos Paul brings to the boxing world. He added that a knockout win for Joshua would end the headache of constantly dealing with Jake. But he also warned that if Paul wins, it would mean Joshua is finished and Jake would deserve an official world ranking. Al-Sheikh said he is fully confident Joshua can eliminate Paul and even suggested he wants the fight to feel 9-1-1, emphasizing dominance and danger. Some analysts predict Joshua could end the fight in the first round. Others, like rising heavyweight Lawrence Okolie, believe Joshua may take his time, letting the fight develop, especially if Jake lands anything meaningful early. Okolie said that if Paul connects even once, the entire dynamic could shift, making the fight far more dramatic than expected. Yet by choosing to face a former heavyweight champion, Jake Paul has earned a new level of respect from fighters and fans. Even Logan Paul questioned the decision, asking Jake in a YouTube video, "When you called out Anthony Joshua, were you on cocaine? Why would you do that?" Jake simply replied, "So I can be heavyweight champion of the world." His chin is gone. Logan pushed back. He is still Anthony Joshua. Jake fired back, calling Joshua stiff, rhythmless, and reliant only on power. Despite criticism, fear, and hype, one thing is certain. Stepping into the ring with Joshua marks the greatest and riskiest test of Jake Paul's career.